goes back to an old quote: a good product sells itself.
He makes a very interesting presentation, but it is full of flaws. See, he wants to compare Kamala Harris and Donald Trump to products, and that the better product will ultimately win in the end. And even though Kamala Harris earned far more campaign donations than Donald Trump, the fact that Donald Trump won is further proof that he was the better product as opposed to Kamala Harris. Now, it's very flawed, and I'm not going to break down his comparisons of the products of Trump and Harris. That could be a video in itself. Instead, I want to talk about the main things he's ultimately trying to convey. See, his first mistake was mentioning that Kamala Harris earned nearly $1.5 billion compared to Trump's around under $400 million, I believe. Now, how are you going to try to claim that the public gravitated to product Trump when the public was literally more invested in product Harris? And not only did Harris earn record-breaking contributions, but she did it in record time. She had a handful of weeks to get those donations, whereas Trump, who seems to have been campaigning ever since 2016, even when he was president, he never seems to stop campaigning. But, he had the full time frame, and yet Harris earned all that money. So right there, your argument is breaking. You're trying to say that the public gravitated to the better product when the public clearly were more invested in getting product Harris into office. But the meat and potatoes of his flawed argument is that he's not discussing better products. What he's really discussing is better salesmanship. Like he brings up the charisma of Donald Trump. And I will admit, when it comes to salesmanship, Donald Trump is second to none. Because with the right salesmanship, you can sell anything. You can even sell stuff that's practically free, like pet rocks. If you don't know what a pet rock was, it was a little shaved stone sold in a cute little box with some confetti that would look like a nest. It's a rock. Go outside almost any surface of the planet, pick one up, you have a rock. And yet, kids went crazy for pet rocks. And they didn't even have a bunch of accessories like the Mr. Potato Head. No. Maybe you had a pair of googly eyes, or maybe you chose to paint your rock. But ultimately, it was a rock. And let's talk about something more modern like NFTs. I guess you can spend money on NFTs. Maybe the NFT will raise in value or probably lower in value. But there are people spending tens, hundreds, thousands of dollars on these NFTs when all you got to do is just search for the picture, click screen capture or click print screen or whatever, and you have the image. They're both digital images, okay? They're not physically real. And if you want just the image, go into Photoshop or go into some type of image editor, and depending on your skill level, anywhere from 30 seconds to 5 minutes, you'll have just the image for free. And it's not just the common man, baby, that falls for this nonsense. Rich people get into some stupid stuff too, like luxury ice cubes. I don't mean those metal things that you freeze and they're supposed to stay frozen for long periods of time inside your drink. Talk about regular frozen water cut in special ways and shipped all over the world to these rich folks who put it in their drinks for consumption. Ice. Luxury ice. The stuff you can make in your own freezer with like a 50-cent ice tray. The bags you can buy at just about any convenience store for like $2. There are rich folks spending hundreds or even equivalent of thousands of dollars for these designer ice cubes that are either going to evaporate, liquidate, or... So yes, with the right campaign, with the right marketing, with the right jingle, with the right mascot, you can get anything sold. Gotta tell you this, I don't remember what I ate for dinner yesterday. I don't remember the names of some of my coworkers I've worked with for over a year, but I remember 2 wall beef patty special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on the sesame seed bun. Yes, when it comes to salesmanship, Donald Trump is second to none. And I would definitely give him that praise. But as far as the better product, no. If you want to compare product, Trump doesn't even come close to Harris. So I hope you check out that person's video, and if he hasn't deleted my comments, I had some extra comments in there. But yeah, it's not products that he's discussing, it's salesmanship. Because with the right salesmanship, the product is practically irrelevant.